marque that's very, very well known here at the Forest Grove Concours d'Elegance. Mercedes-Benz, Class R1, Mercedes-Benz through 1971, sponsored by Burback Motors Incorporated. Third in class is the 1964 Mercedes 220 SB, owned by Dan and Chris Beard. Second, the 1960 220 SE, owned by Walter and Sharon Tabron. And first place, the 1958 Mercedes 220S Cabriolet, owned by Rufus Alwyn of Beaverton. Now this is a double award winner, so I'm going to hand these off to you so I can actually read the second sheet. It also wins the Vern Howell Elegance in Motion Award, sponsored by the Rotary Club. And I think that that's certainly appropriate for an incredibly elegant car. One of the things that always strikes me about these Mercedes-Benz in the 1950s, the fact that after the utter devastation of World War II, a few years later, Mercedes is building these extraordinary cars with this level of magnificent detail, and these cars are just absolutely amazing to conceive. Have you had many of these Ponton cars before?
Yeah, I've had Pontons before. I had a coupe, I had another convertible, and I've had a 220 sedan and a 190 sedan years ago.
So you don't like them very much?
No, and I've also got a 63-300, which is the next spot, you know.
And this one is rather unusual in that it has the Hydrac semi-automatic transmission. Tell us just a bit about that really quickly.
Mercedes did the Hydrac for like 2.5 years, and what it is, it's a 4-speed on the column, but it has a sort of electrically operated vacuum clutch and a torque converter. So you can be on a steep San Francisco hill, leave it in here with your foot on the brake and drive away, or you drive it like a regular 4-speed. So.
And very few of the cars that were equipped with Hydrac originally still have them. So did you find this car with the Hydrac, and you had to just sort of refurbish it, or did it have to be reinstalled?
Well, this car was originally restored in Bangkok by Ya, and when he did a pretty good job, but when I got it, the torque converter was wrong, so I switched the torque converter out.
So it had never been removed?
No, always been original Hydrac. And so I found another one with a complete engine, and I figured because the Mercedes Center in LA says they don't exist for the throw-up bearing, nobody has them, so I had to buy another engine to get one.
I'm going to have a chat with them. This was to supply everything. Well, congratulations. Thank you very much for keeping this piece of automotive history running the way the Mercedes people built it, and for presenting it here to us today. Congratulations.
Now, Donald, this is our last class before we get to the 4 Best of Show